Hello, everybody. Howdy, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Krabby, how you doing tonight? Oh, man. So, tonight's gonna be pretty casual, guys. We're not gonna be doing anything super serious. We're still playing Pokemon Ruby, but I have a confession to make. I've not been grinding on it like I said I would. I know. Shock. So, but you know what? Honestly, I think it's cool to have little grinding streams. I think those are really nice to have, actually. Let me go ahead and just take a sip of water. There we go. I'm back. Hey, Krabby, how you doing? Okay, so yeah, like I said, it's just gonna be super casual. Actually, let's make it super casual here. There we go. There we go. Let's take the hat off. That's how you know it's gonna be a nice casual Malphas stream when this happens. Oh man, I literally have done absolutely fucking nothing today except like clean my house a little bit. Like I went around and I cleaned my house and found a giant spider web. Yeah, that was cool. The spider in it wasn't as big, but I mean it was still fairly big. Oh, where's your hat? I just took it off. It's gonna be casual tonight. It's casual. It's a casual Wednesday night, and because it's a casual Wednesday night, I've also got beer. Oh, that foam's about to go out. I don't know what it is. I think it's just this beer in particular that leads to like just the foam, like just bursting out of the bottle. Like I literally like put it down and just the foam's coming out. That's great. I think I don't know. It's always this brand of beer. It's never like any other brand. It's always like this one, which is George Killian's Irish Red. Which, honestly, it's great. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty good. Alright, so the ad break is about to start, at least according to my Twitch. So we're gonna hold out for a sec here. Yeah, honestly, other than, like, fighting that giant spider, giant air quotes, and then, like, just cleaning up, like, the house and everything, getting rid of that giant spider web. Honestly, I really haven't done much of anything except... I played some video games, I guess. I played fucking Microsoft Flight Simulator because I was bored and I hadn't played on it in like a month. So I was like, yeah, bro, let's just explore. Let's explore the world while we're at it. And then I went grocery shopping, I guess. I left the house for once, other than for work. I spent more than I usually do, only because I had to like refill my freezer, pretty much. And that's about all the excitement I've had today. So, let's go ahead and let's jump to the... I set up a new screen for the capture card. So let's just boot up the GameCube here. And hopefully it doesn't, like, do the thing it usually does, where it will, because for those of you who are new here, the screen likes to flicker for some reason. Which, actually, it doesn't look like it's flickering for once. Hey, that's great. That's good. Okay, where are we right now? We're in Fortree. Okay. My Pokemon healed. Breloom is good. Pelipper is amazing as always. Groudon, Grovyle... Lyron. Okay. Wait a minute, let me check my Pokemon again real quick. Which one is holding... One of them is holding something, I don't remember what it is though. Is it holding something? Is my Lyron holding it? Oh yeah, he's on the XP share, okay. Alright, got it. Alright, now let's go ahead and let's grind a little bit tonight, guys. It's just gonna be nice and casual. And actually, tonight, it's not doing it. It's not flickering right now. Oh, I just saw it. Fuck. Oh, what's this Pixely game? This is Pokemon Ruby. I'm playing it via a Game Boy player for the GameCube. So, really? You've never seen Pokemon Ruby? Wow, that's interesting. Okay, where was I grinding at? I gotta remember where I was grinding at. This is my first time. Really? Okay. I was grinding in here, that's right. Right now we're just kind of like I think we've beaten all the gyms. We're just on Victory Road. A Surskit. Have I seen that before? I don't know if I have. But yeah, we're literally just training our Pokemon so we can go on Victory Road and not get absolutely annihilated. Well, I mean, I'm not using a fire type right now, so don't you... I see the foam and the beer rising. Don't you start. I think Mach Punch is the only one Breloom really has, yeah. Ooh, that did... I mean, it didn't do super... It didn't do a lot, but oh well. Railing's evasiveness fell. Okay. I don't think I really need to worry about the evasiveness though at the moment. Yeah, it's still glitching a little bit, but it's not glitching nearly as much as it usually does. So that's good. Yeah, for those of you who are new, my capture card does a weird thing where the screen will flicker. Sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's not. I kind of did some things today where like I was messing around with settings and I set up a new screen just for it in OBS, just for the capture card, and that seems to have worked quite a bit. It still flickers every once in a while, but it's not nearly as bad as it usually is. So, whatever I did, I think it worked pretty well. Well, let me move my model down a little bit so you guys can see, like, my Pokemon's health. There we go. And then I literally just get that health back immediately. Because of Leech Seed. Let me see if I can stun him, too. Nice. Alright. Marilla's paralyzed now. And then we got Leech Seed, so we can leech his health. Now we can use a Mach Punch, and maybe we can finish it off? I don't know, let's see. Not yet. Those sound redeems were the best thing I've ever done, I'm just saying. Honestly, I've been thinking about changing out a couple of them, just some of the ones that don't get used that much. Like, I've been thinking, which one doesn't really get used that much? I don't remember. That was, yeah, it is pretty loud. Okay, and because Lyron has XP share on, you don't have many emotes too? I only have one. Honestly, I need to find someone to do my emotes. Yeah. I'll eventually, I just haven't really gotten around to, finding an artist for the emotes yet. I'm planning on doing it at some point in the near future, though. Okay, Zigzagoon evaded that. I'm gonna do it for you, don't worry. Oh, you don't have to do that, that's alright. I already have a few artists. I already have a few artists in mind for it. I just haven't really gotten around to, like, actually talking to any of them. But yeah, I've got a few artists in mind already. I just gotta find some. I just gotta also find some. I gotta wait for to get some money too. Okay, so let's see if we can stun Zigzagoon. Okay, that's cool. Oh, you saving up and be rich? Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can say that. Yeah, I do need to save some money up. Also, tomorrow I have a purchase I need to make because tomorrow I get paid, so. I will get paid tomorrow from my job, and then I can buy the thing I want, and then hopefully I might have some left over. If my bills aren't too high, I don't think they are going to be this time around. Whew. What are you buying? Oh, a VTuber I like, named Kumo Cuddle Muddle. She's great, by the way. I love her. She has a plushie that she just got made, so I'm gonna order it. Noon, okay. I need that plushie. It's Smug Aura haunts me. I need it. Let's see if we can stun it first. Cute? Yeah, it's pretty cute, honestly. Okay, Noon is paralyzed. Oh, right before stream too, like I was kind of like just watching some YouTube and stuff, trying to find something to watch, and I finally got around to watching that one thing everybody's been talking about. That Ori has a fandom for some reason, even though it's only like a few days old. It's called The Amazing Digital Circus or something. And like I don't know why, it's literally just like it's a show that someone's making apparently, and I finally got around to watching the the pilot for it. And, I mean, honestly, it was fine. I don't know if it's really my type of thing. But, I mean, it was alright. I'm gonna send something on your Twitter. Take a look if you have time. Alright, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Absol, hello. Yeah, it's my capture card. My capture card does that every once in a while. It's been an issue ever since I got it. That's another thing I gotta buy too. Is a better capture card. Actually, you know, today, like, it really isn't that bad today. Today it's literally like, is it the screen or the Game Boy? I think it's the capture card itself. Or it might actually just be like the monitor that I use for it. It could be the monitor too. Because whenever I'm recording, it's fine. But whenever I'm streaming, it's not. It might also just be an OBS issue. You know, I honestly don't know. It's a number of things that could be causing it. I figured out how to get to like this, where it's not doing it that much. And that was to like create like its own separate like a scene on OBS. So today it's actually not bad. Today it's not nearly as bad as it usually is. Please don't kill it. Are you kidding me, bro? I've been trying to catch one of these for like ever since the last time I played this. And like every time I try and do it, I die. It dies. You upload on YouTube too? Yes, I do. Yeah, I think my YouTube's linked on my Twitch. Yeah, that's where all my VODs go. Yeah, that's where the archive goes. Yeah, oh, it dies, yeah. Every time, I'm trying to catch it. I'm literally trying to catch the Absol, but every time I do it, every time I, like, think I can get it down to a low enough health, it dies. So, yeah, that's my struggle right now. What's an Absol? I can't even get one. I guess my Breloom's, like, more powerful than I think it is. I subbed. Hey, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. On YouTube. Oh, and it's gonna put my Breloom to sleep. That's great. If that helps, it does help. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so Breloom's asleep now. And it shouldn't be poison, because there's already a status effect on there. Okay, that failed. Come on, Breloom, wake up. Poison powder keeps failing because my Breloom's asleep. You can't have more than one status effect. Breloom, come on. Okay, Breloom woke up. Alright, use Facade on this thing. Nice. We're not really going to get much health, so I'm not going to seed it. I'll just knock it out. But yeah, no, honestly, one of the things I love about... So I'm playing this on a... This is something I really like. I have a GameCube, right? I mentioned this before on my previous streams. I play this via a Game Boy player for the GameCube. And honestly, I think it's the greatest... It's the greatest thing I've ever bought for, like, video game-wise, streaming-wise. It's amazing, I think. Odor Sleuth, okay. I still don't know what that does. If only, like, my bud Sphere or Noir were here, they would probably be able to tell me, like, what Odor Sleuth does. Let's see if I can paralyze it. Okay. And it could still use Headbutt. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if I can knock it out now. Ooh, okay, that was a decent sized one. Okay, so we've trained Breloom, and Breloom's about to lose the PP on no, not Stun Spore. Leech Seed, that's what it is. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna switch Pokemon here. Groudon and Pelipper do not need train. They are perfectly capable. Let's do Grovyle. Grovyle needs some training. Zigzagoon. Okay, Grovyle. I know you've been having issues, man. But I know you can do this, okay? You can kill this Zigzagoon. You got this, man. There we go. Nice. Good job, Grovyle. Alright, now let's see if we can find another Absol. I really want to... I don't know why. I just need to catch that Absol. I need to catch it. I don't know what it even does, but all I know is I want it. But I did find out... I think I talked about this, actually. In regards to the, Game Boy player, I actually found a couple original... I bought a couple OG Game Boy cartridges for the original Game Boy, and they work on it. So yeah, I can literally play like OG Game Boy games now. I can stream them. If I can, find any OG Game Boy games, because I'm sure they're probably super expensive. And I've already got enough stuff I need to buy. Lyron got that XP too. Alright, Absol. Where is this Absol? I wish there was an item you could use to, like, summon a certain Pokemon. It's an Oddish, fuck. These dudes are... Oddishes, for some reason, like, have just given me issues. Ever since I started, like, finding them. I want nothing to do with them. Oh, that didn't do anything. And Grovyle's probably gonna be poisoned now. That's cool. Oh, Grovyle didn't get poisoned. Okay, that's nice. That's good. Let's go. Oh no, this isn't gonna end well. Is this Oddish gonna kill my Grovyle? Oh no. Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Wait. Wait. Oh no. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a really bad feeling about this. I think this Oddish is gonna kill my Grovyle. I mean, at least I'm not doing a Nuzlocke. Okay, that did some damage. If I was doing a Nuzlocke, I would have lost a long time ago. Okay. Let's see if I got something to help with the paralysis. That heals status in battle. What does that even mean? Why do I have like 11 Weepear berries? What is that? That's for poison. That heals all status problems. Oh, paralyzed. How about the thing called paralyze heal? That'll probably work. There we go. Ooh, Zigzagoon, okay. I forgot I have a Zigzagoon. It's called Zigzagoon in the game, but I've nicknamed it Ziggy's Azalea. I think it's great. I love that name. Oh, dang, Zigzagoon. That was a lot of damage there. See, how much damage does Absorb do? to a Zigzagoon. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I don't know why, for some reason, ever since I started, Grovyle has had issues. Or I guess before Grovyle, he was Trico. But Grovyle just has issues, and I don't really know why, I guess. Oh, wait, oh, fuck, I just realized this is an Oddish. Let me lower its accuracy. Great. And Grovyle is poisoned. Alright, let's use strength. Let's see how much damage that does this Oddish. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna keep the poison on for this battle. Because if I just healed the status effect now, Oddish would just use it again. So it wouldn't help. It would just put me in the same position I was in before. So yeah, I'm gonna allow this Oddish to faint. And then I'm gonna go into my bag. I'm gonna get an antidote. And we're gonna heal Grovyle. There we go. Perfect. I still want that Absol, man. Another Zigzagoon. Okay, this one should be fairly easy to take care of. I can get some health from it, too. Pin miss. Ooh, this might get ugly. Yeah, this is gonna get ugly. Come on, stop. Okay. I say this is gonna get ugly. That's just how pin missile works. It's one of those attacks where like you get hit and then there's a possibility you get hit again, and then after that there's a possibility you get hit again. Yeah. Okay, so what's in this patch here? Another Zigzagoon. Okay. Why are all these Zigzagoons level 25? Every single one of them. Every single one of them that I found has been at level 25. Over here. Like, I don't know what it is. I guess 25 is just the lucky number or something. I don't know. Oh no. Stop, please. No. Stop. No. No! 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 God, please, no! Stop. I will say, though, there's one thing I like about Zigzagoon in this game. Is Zigzagoon's got such a derpy face in this game. I mean, look at it. It's so great. Stop! Stop using Pin Missile, bro! Oh my god. Oh my goodness. These Zigzagoons are gonna make sure... They're gonna make sure that my Grovyle literally stays in, like, the yellow the entire time I'm over here. In this patch over here. Hopefully an Absol. I really want an Absol. I'm still on that Absol, man. I want it. I will do anything for that Absol. What's my PC doing? I was say, why is my cursor got the loading thing next to it? See, look, that's what I'm talking about. Look, do you see that? That's another level 25 Zigzagoon. I don't know what's going on over here. Ooh, that did a lot. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's another Pin Missile! Okay, I only did it twice, though. Let's finish off with Leaf Blade. I think let's do one more battle and then I'll go to back to the Pokemon Center and I'll heal up what I got. Is it another level 25 Zigzagoon? Why does this keep happening? How many Zigzagoons have I killed? How many have I found of this exact, like, and I think they've all been male so far too, which is So, this is my game bugging out? Is that what's going on? Is my game glitching? Like, maybe my game's just glitching out. I don't know. Strength. Well, strength probably isn't going to do much, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Oh, never mind. It did quite a bit there. I think I'll just finish off with Absorb. Might as well end the fight with a little bit of health. Even if we're just going to the Pokemon Center. Okay, let's go ahead and let's fly back to... I guess we didn't have to fly back, but oh well. I'll do it anyway. I'm lazy. Back to Fortree, and let's go ahead and let's heal our Pokemon up. Yep, let's go and rest those. Whoa. Ooh, okay. I almost dropped my beer, guys. I almost dropped it. That would have been ugly. That would have gotten really ugly. I would have had to clean all that up. Guys, and also look at this. We've been playing for 24 hours. In total, we've played this for like 24 hours. I've sank the equivalent of a day of my life into this game. And I probably should, in theory, already have beaten Victory Road in the Final Four by now. Or the Elite Four. But, like, honestly, just because, like, I've decided I'm gonna just sit here and grind. Like, stay on the grind, you know. I haven't beaten him yet. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. There's a ladybug crawling on my hand. What the hell? I felt something crawling on my hand. I was like, oh, what is that? I looked down. Oh, I see movement. And I was about to panic. I was like, oh shit, what is that? You know, like, is there a spider on me? No, it's just a ladybug. And off he goes. He flew away. He's on the wall now. Alright, that's cute. What was that? Was that part of the music? Because I could have sworn I just heard a roar from another Pokemon somewhere. That was weird. What the fuck? I don't have cut. Yep. I feel like this. I feel like I've heard something like that before, where I just keep, where like there's like, I heard it again. Hold up, I heard it again. Is it just part of the music? Like, am I going insane? I just heard it again. It must be the music or something. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know, man. That's weird. Oh, it's an oddish. Great. What's gonna really take care of this oddish? Well, let's use Flash first. How do you miss? How does Flash miss? How does it miss, bro? What do you mean Flash missed? It's a flash of light. How does that miss? You don't just miss that. How? What? What do you mean Flash missed? Like I said, it's a flash of light. I don't think light can miss. What do you mean? I don't think that's how light works, man. What? We'll try it again. Is Oddish just immune to it or something? Like, what is going on? What is happening? Bro, that didn't do shit. Okay, Okay, Grovile. You're not paralyzed, trust me. Yeah, use strength on it. There you go. Let's use strength one more time. Nice. Okay. What the hell, man? What is with these Oddishes? Why are they... They shouldn't be that much trouble. They shouldn't be. In theory, at least. But for some reason, they just are. Absol, maybe? Oh, nope, it's Zigzagoon. Level 25. This one's female, though. Okay. What is that? Oh, there's a scab on my arm. That's... Why am I finding all kinds of weird stuff on my arms? First I find a ladybug, now I find a scab. Like, what is going on, man? I'm falling apart. I'm too old, guys. It's official, I'm too old. Yeah, that weird roar I keep hearing, it must be part of the music. That's the only thing I can think. Oh, there you are. There you are, you beautiful son of a bitch. Alright, Grovile, don't kill it. I want to catch this. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, Grovile. You did good there. Let's... Alright. No, do not run. Alright, I'm gonna catch this thing. Bruh. And it's whipping up a whirlwind. That's great. Alright. Second time. Second try. Come on. Get in the Pokeball. God damn it. Oh! Bruh. Come on. Come on, bro. You gotta get in the Pokeball. Get in the Pokeball. Fine. Great ball. Great ball. Bruh! Are you kidding me, man? Come on. I finally get one to a good range where I can catch it, and it's resisting too hard. No, I'm not gonna use one of those. I'm not gonna use a Premier Ball, bro. I'm not gonna waste that. Bro, just get in the Pokeball. Come on. Okay. Let's heal Grovile. Okay, where's the potions at? Perfect. Okay. Ooh! Please, bro, I want to catch this thing. Come on, man. Please, I'm begging you. I'm on my knees right now. I'm on my knees, game. Please, give me the Absol. I've struggled so hard for this. It's kicking my ass, please. Please, I'm begging you. On my knees, screaming, crying, pissing. What is with this thing? Why doesn't it want to get in the ball, bro? Oh my god. This thing's causing me to waste my balls, man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Bro, come on. I don't have the balls for this, literally. Come on, please get in the ball. Please. Don't make me use an Ultra Ball. Please, God, let this work. Bruh, what? Absol, come on, man, please. I've struggled so hard for this. I need this, man. Come on. Please, look. Game, look at me, okay? I will do anything for this Absol, okay? I have one Pokeball left, and then like 6 Great Balls. Okay, you know what? God just doesn't want me to have an Absol. Okay. This will be the last one I try. God doesn't want me to have it! Okay. I guess kill it, Grovile. Bruh, come on! I finally had one! I finally had one in my grasp. It was right there. It was weak. It was perfect. It was in like the perfect zone where like I could easily catch it. And it just didn't work. No matter what I threw at it, it didn't work. I even threw an Ultra Ball at it. I threw an Ultra Ball at it. It didn't work. It didn't work. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. I tried so hard and I got so far, and in the end, it didn't even matter. Maybe I should like text my brother like, Mouth bro, like I couldn't get. I tried to get an Absol and I just couldn't. I tried everything, bro. I even said I would do anything for it if it let me caught it. Alright, let's kill a Zigzagoon. Wait, it still has health left? It probably has like 1 point of health left, holy shit. Oh, we used an orange, okay. I was like, what does that mean? What's it doing? I was like, am I witnessing a Pokemon evolve mid-fight? Like, what's going on? Oh, Grovile. Leveled up. Alright, nice. Okay, I'm gonna go buy some more Pokeballs. Since I literally, like, used all mine, pretty much. So where can I buy Pokeballs? Probably, like... I'm gonna imagine Petalburg City, probably. Oh god, I got the hiccups now. Yeah, I'll take 20. Oh! Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Buy 10 of these. I think I still got some good potions and antidotes and stuff, so I should be fine on that front. And I guess might as well go ahead and kill my Pokemon while I'm thinking about it. Okay. So let me go ahead and save again real quick. Oh my god, it's gonna be like 25 hours now. We've played it for over a day officially. It's been more than a day now. A day and an hour. Okay, let's go ahead and let's head back over to where we were, which is over here in Fort Tree City. Don't tell me, man, learning fly was the best thing ever. I guess, well, we can go this way too, can't we? There we go. I don't know why I keep insisting on going, like, the bottom way. I don't know. I guess I'm just used to it by now. I do it out of instinct now, I guess. That's one thing I notice a lot about, like, games like this. Like, you play them so many times, you develop, like, habits, right? And then, and even though there's, like, another way to do it that might be, like, slightly easier, like, and once you figure that out, like, it's hard to, like, break the habit, you know, of doing it the old way. Let's do Ninetales. Let's experiment with Ninetales, since there's a lot of grass-type Pokemon here. Although, I think the rain might affect Ninetales. Let's see. Noon is raining. Yeah, let's see if that does anything to Ninetales. Confuse Ray. Let's just do Flamethrower. I bet you, like, because it's raining, it probably it probably lessens the effects. Okay. I didn't like that. Okay, we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch. Alright, I think I've got enough information to confirm my hypothesis. That because it's raining, probably fire attacks don't have nearly as much effectiveness. I think that's enough to confirm my hypothesis right there. Alright, good job, Breloom. Now we gotta split that XP 3 ways. Yeah. Oh wait, Ninetales is still equipped. Fuck. Oh, here's an actual grass type though. Okay, this is an actual like grass type though. So let's try Flamethrower on this one. Good experiment here. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So the rain doesn't hurt Ninetales. I think it just lessens the effect of the fire attacks. Alright. I think I've gotten all the data I need. Okay. Let's switch back to Breloom for a little bit. When the time comes when I feel like Lyron's evolved enough, then I'll switch. I'll switch to Ninetales. Okay, that didn't do shit. No, it's gonna be poison. Breloom's defense. Okay, no, that's all it did. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can stun it. Paralyze it, come on. Yes, okay. And it used sleeping powder on me. Okay, it's alright. It's okay. How many, I have something that can wake him up. What is it called again? A chest. Oh, I only have one though. I don't know if I want to waste it then, because I might need it later. You know. Bro, you're still using attacks even though you're paralyzed? Come on. Wait, why am I using stun spore again? Shit. Alright, let's see if I can seed it. And it's gonna go right back to fucking sleep. Okay. Okay. The stress level, man. No, don't use leech seed. Fuck. I just did out of instinct. I just clicked out of instinct. Again, what we were talking about earlier. Alright, Mach Punch. Please still be paralyzed, Oddish. Okay. That works. That works. Alright, Mach Punch it. Come on. Wake up, man. Alright, woke up? Good. Bruh. No, don't get poisoned, please, for the love of God. Okay. Breloom is on death's door right now, oh my goodness. Okay. Let's heal Breloom up. Those are Pokeballs. Hyper Potion, okay. I need to buy some more of those. Okay, and before we continue, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. So, actually, hold up, I got an idea. I got an idea. Yeah, trust me, guys. It's gonna be good. Voice, yes, of course. All right, what? We need a different font here. Oh no, that's gross. Okay. Sense. Oh yes, here we go. Yes, my college professor will be so proud. Times New Roman. There we go. All right, let's. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I like that. I like that little text. I literally just called it in the sources for the OBS. I literally just called it piss. Alright, let me hide it. And I can just hide it. Yeah, there we go. See, look, I am big brain. I'm thinking ahead here. I'm thinking ahead. Alright, let's train up Breloom a little more. Zigzagoon, okay. It's raining. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. Wait, where's my phone? Oh, okay, there it is. I mean, not like I really need it or anything, but like I like keeping like the Twitch. I like keeping the Twitch dashboard up on my phone, so it's just easier to look at. My knee just popped. That hurt. Stuns? Yeah, let's do Sunsport. What does Odor Sleuth do? I need to look that up. Oh, Love X Loveline. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's use Mach Punch here. Nice. Okay. That battle actually went by pretty flawlessly. Actually, didn't really have any hiccups there. Now, as long as we don't fight another Oddish, honestly, I think the next time I find an Oddish, I'm just gonna run, because honestly, like for some reason, Oddish is just giving me a lot of trouble, more than they probably should, for being little fucking vegetables I can probably kick. Okay. I don't know if we really need to use Stun Spore. Let's go ahead and just Mach Punch it. We can probably knock it out. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Probably didn't even need to use Leech Seed. Oh, Lyron grew to level 33. Let's go. Okay. Now, if I find another Absol, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be ready for it. I don't want to get my heart broken again. I don't want to get my heart broken again by the fact I literally sat there and tried for like, I wasted like almost half my Pokeballs trying to catch a Absol and it didn't work still. So I hope I don't get a repeat of that. Oh no, not Pin Missile, fuck. Oh, nope, okay. How many more? Okay, 2 times, alright. I can deal with twice. Oh, even then, I think that's gonna... Yeah, just give me back the damage I took. Oh, so earlier I was talking about, the Amazing Digital Circus, like, because I finally got around to watching that, because I saw, like, a lot of stuff on Twitter about it. Like, I saw, a lot of stuff on Twitter about it. Apparently, like, the show's only, like, a few days old or something. And probably, like, I'm gonna say, like, a week at most at this point, probably. And it literally already has, like, a whole, like, fan base dedicated to it. And apparently, like, from what I saw from the comments section, it already had a fan base before it even aired. Because, like, I guess, like, the teaser and stuff. So, literally... This is like, it reminds you of Has Been Hotel. Like, when Has Been Hotel was coming out, like, it already had a fan base before it even, like, came out. Like, meanwhile, then there's me, who got exposed to it, like, because it got recommended to me. Like, so that was when I watched it. Like, I didn't watch it, like, I didn't know about it. I didn't know it existed until I saw it. But yeah, and it was, I get so surprised a lot by the internet, especially when it comes to, like, stuff like that. Because, like, something... Honestly, like, you can make, like... With how the internet is, how fandoms work now, you can literally, like... There's entire, like... fan bases dedicated to, like... alternate versions of Undertale, right? Alternate universes. Like, I don't remember, like, what universes there are, but, like... There are entire fan bases for just, like, the AUs and stuff that people make up. Like, there's no physical... At least, there's probably some fan games, but there's no, like, official release for those games, right? It's all mostly, like, fan art and stuff. But people still make that... But it still develops a fan base. You know? And then you get a situation with, like, Has Been Hotel. Or, like, the Amazing Digital Circus, you know, where, like, it doesn't even exist, like, in a watchable format yet, but doesn't matter because it already has a fan base, and that surprises the hell out of me. Like, the fact that we, like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Let me just clarify this right now. Not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying I'm surprised that, like, that we reached the point where that can, like, actually happen. It's so interesting. Like, historians, like, hundreds of years from now are going to be studying this period in time, and they're going to be sitting there thinking about, like, man, what were these people even thinking? Why are these people like thirsting over this character or that character? Or why are these people like a fan of this thing that doesn't even actually exist, that isn't actually like a show or anything? You know what I mean? Like, they're just gonna be like, why are these people like obsessing over this? Like, it doesn't even have like an official release or anything. But then again, I guess it's also kind of like with Sonic OCs and stuff. Like, people make Sonic OCs, and like sometimes those characters get more popular than the official characters. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, like, it's just it's surprising to me. Honestly, it's surprising what we can do now. Like, we can create multimedia projects now of like a thing that we love. Like, and it will develop a fan base. Like, it's like a fan base within a fan base. Or, like, you can literally see something online. Like, a teaser for a TV series. Like, TV series isn't even out yet or anything. And already, just from the teaser alone, like, it gets a fan base. Like, nope, that's not. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that shit tonight. Not anymore. I'll fight anything else but an Oddish at this point. But I did notice it with Hazbin Hotel. Like, I did go back to, like, earlier posts when it was, like, just being, like, teased and stuff. When, like, the person that made it was literally just, like, drawing, like, concept art. Right? Concepts for the characters, establishing what the characters are like and everything. And, like, it already had like a fan base at that point, and it's just it's surprising. It really is, honestly. It's really cool that people can literally create. People can literally create like a whole like universe amongst themselves, right? Like, I think I saw this in a recent video about like Tumblr and stuff. Now somebody made like a whole webcomic where it was like different personified versions of like different websites and stuff, and it was pretty much made by like it was just made by like I don't know, I don't remember how old they were at the time, but it had a fan base, and I think that's really cool that you can just get a fan base just like that, like just from like a small webcomic. I think it's really cool. I mean, then again, we have really reached the age where anyone can create anything they want now. Like, you can write a book. I can write a book. You know, anyone can write a book. Anyone can create a movie. Anybody can create a video game. Because those tools are out there now for use. Anyone can be a content creator. Anybody can literally do anything they want creatively. Because now the resources are just so widely available. Like, it's just easy to do it now. And I mean, there's downsides to it, of course. Like, the upside is people get to make, you know, whatever they want. People get to express themselves creatively more. And I think that's great. The downside is, unfortunately, because a lot of people, you know, can do it now, everybody can do it, it might create like a lot of like stuff that isn't exactly good. And before I get any further into that discussion, let me just say, just because like you create something that's not good, that doesn't mean you're bad at what you do, right? Maybe it's like I'm a creative writer, right? I'm a creative writer. I used to write like a lot of stories, and I look at those stories now, and I don't think they're good anymore. I don't think most people thought they were good. I think most people who read them probably were just being nice. And I've written some cringe shit, okay? I've written some really cringe stuff. Like, stuff like, you'll just sit there, it's so full of, like, tropes. It's so full of, like, stereotypes for, like, writing and stuff, like beginners writers. Like, they fall into this trope or that trope, they overuse this trope. It's literally so full of that. Like, it's just, like, I look at it now, I'm not really proud of a lot of that stuff. How, like, I would, like, try and create, like, naming conventions for my characters and stuff. How I used to write, like, a lot of fan fiction, too. Fan fiction isn't bad, by the way. It's just not really my kind of thing. And yeah, I just kind of sit back on him, just like, you know, I didn't used to be that great, but a friend of mine at work told me, and he got this from Jake from State Farm. Yeah, no, it's Jake from Adventure Time, where he said the first step of being good at something is being bad at it. And it's 100% true. Like, you don't just sit down and start, like, writing a book or, like, creating a video game, and it's automatically, like, just, up, you're good at it, you know? Unless, like, some people are just, like, naturally gifted, I guess. That happens occasionally. Someone creates a game for the first time and it gets really popular because it's good, yeah. But I don't doubt that happens. But honestly, like, what I am saying is when it comes to stuff like this, what you need to do is, even if the thing that you create is maybe bad, that doesn't mean you should just quit. That doesn't mean you're bad at the thing. It just means that you need to sit down and you need to practice, you know? Practice, practice, practice. If you love doing it, if you enjoy creating it, then you should be proud of it. Even if it's bad, you should be proud that you sat down and you made the time to create that thing. I think it's important that you actually took time to sit down and create that thing. You should be proud of the fact that you had the time and you put the patience in and the energy to do it. And you did it. You accomplished something. Is it good? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not. You know, maybe it is. But you did it. That's the point. That's the whole point. You created this. You should be proud. You know? Like, I've looked back at a lot of those stories, and even though, like, I think a lot of those stories are cringe now, that they're not good, I look at it like, you know what? I sat down and I persisted. I actually, you know, created something. And I think that's something that you need to be proud of. Just the fact that you created it. And if you want to get better at it, you need to keep doing it. Do not get discouraged by people saying that it's bad. I always say follow constructive criticism. You know, if someone's just commenting on your stuff and they're saying like, oh, this is bad, this is terrible, you should quit. That's not the criticism you should listen to. You should listen to the people that are like, okay, so this is good, you know, this is good, but I feel like maybe like this is a little too, you know, like it's following like a trope or something, or maybe like this isn't like well worded, this isn't well written. And what you do is you listen to the people who are giving you actual constructive feedback, and you use that and you apply that in your next work, and you find you get better and better and better at it. Yeah, just some advice from a person who's a little more creatively, you know, artistically minded. Excuse me. Just basically, guys, if you create something and you think that thing is bad, don't give up on it, okay? Don't give up on writing, don't give up on painting just because you create something that's bad. And you know what? Even the greatest artists, you know, even the greatest of artists will miss the mark sometimes, you know? The greatest athletes, like the greatest track runners, sometimes they come in last place. The greatest racers come in last place sometimes. The greatest archers sometimes miss a bullseye. You know, even the greatest of the greats, you know, the people who have completely honed their craft are bad at things too. They miss the mark sometimes. They do something and they don't like exactly like, and they just make something that's bad. Sometimes it happens, you know. Even the greatest of people do that. The greatest people that are like the best at their craft do that. The greatest writers create a bad story sometimes, you know. The greatest artists create a bad painting sometimes. That's just how it is. That just comes with the territory, that comes with the craft, you know. So what am I trying to say through all this? What am I really trying to say through all this? Basically, like, I guess if I were to like just condense it down to just a basic kind of level, if you truly enjoy doing something, you create something artistic or something, and you think it's bad, or you've been told it's bad, or people, sometimes you might think something's good, but maybe everyone you talk to thinks it's bad. You know, that doesn't mean you should quit. You should keep at it. You know, you should keep at it, keep doing your thing. If you truly love it, if you keep practicing, you will get better at it. Like, I know you will. If you don't believe in yourself, Malphas believes in you. There we go. That's a good way to put it. Never give up. Which sounds cliche at this point, I know, but it's not. It's really true though. It really is. You shouldn't give up. Oh, that gave me quite a bit of XP. That's an oddish. I'm not fighting that. I'm not fighting those anymore tonight. They're nothing but trouble. Get me out of here. Watch it be another oddish, I swear. Okay, it's Morel. I can probably deal with that. It's raining men. Strength, probably. Well, actually, I wonder if Leaf Blade will have an effect on it. I don't know how well grass type moves affect water type Pokemon. I don't know, honestly. It might not work that well. Oh, okay. That works. I like how I just went on I went on rambling for like 10 minutes and now I'm like back to normal. Now I'm back to normal, just back on the grind, you know what I mean? Was it 10 minutes? How long was I talking for? I don't remember. I don't know. Oh man, okay, Leaf Blade kills them. Okay. Are water types weak to grass types? They must be. Like if it's doing that much damage, they might be actually. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know too much about typings. Oh, that's an oddish. The only one I'm really sure about is like fire is weak against water. That's really the only one I'm 100% sure about. For electricity and water, I don't remember which is which. Which is weaker to which. I don't remember. Like, I know I've heard it several times. I just don't remember. It's raining. Oh my goodness. Okay, that did a lot of damage. You know, honestly, I need to create like something like a there we go, Malph rants. There we go. That would be like cool content for the channel. Just create like rants where I just rant about a random thing. There we go. I get AI to generate a random topic for me. I have to talk about it for like an hour. That would be as funny as that would be. It probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't be able to do too much with it. God, another oddish. Now, I will say this, though. I did have kind of an idea a while back for something that I haven't done quite yet. I want to do a talk show kind of thing. Where, like, honestly, like, I just invite VTubers on and we just sit and we, like, maybe we drink. I don't know. That's the kind of thing that, I know, like, not everybody drinks, so that's why I don't think that part's really going to work out too well. But, like, just invite people on, you know, and just, you know, we talk about things. And I've been thinking about doing, like, some different, like, things for it. Like, maybe I ask, like, certain questions, like, at the beginning. Like, it's like a list that we go down. It's, like, part of the program. Like, what's your, like, what's your lore? You know, what are your pronouns? What are your, you know, what's your name? You know, what, this, that, go through the list, you know. Just go down the list at the like close to the beginning of the stream, like just so that might help break the ice a little bit. You know, like what's your favorite game? What's your favorite anime or whatever? You know, stuff like that. I think that would probably be a good way to break the ice, maybe, because then that gives me ammo. Like, oh, then I could talk about this or I can talk about that. You know. I think that would be pretty fun, actually, honestly. I really like the idea. I just need to find a... I need to find, like, a talk show act. Like, I need to find a talk show, like, background and, like, assets and stuff that fit with a Western theme, you know? Because, obviously, I'm not super duper Western themed or anything, but I'm still pretty Western themed, honestly. Like, it's in my artwork, it's in my, it's on my model, obviously. I always kind of feel like an imposter, though, whenever I'm in, like, the... that's Noddish, fuck that. I always feel like kind of an imposter, honestly, when it comes to, like, being, like, considered, like, a Western Cowboy VTuber. I mean, I'm literally, like, Malphas, Cowboy, Fallen Angel, you know? So I can't remove the Cowboy aspect. But I always feel like an imposter with it, because I'm literally, like, another fucking Oddish, okay. Because I'm from the Midwest. I grew up in Indiana. Like, I live in Indiana still. Indiana is not the West. Like, Indiana is in the Midwest, you know? I almost call it the South. Which, I mean, to be fair, in the rural areas, if you go in the rural areas of Indiana, it pretty much is like the South, honestly. Indiana might as well be the South. Indiana might as well be the South. But yeah, oh, there it is. Hello again. So, meet we again. I've been looking forward to our meeting. I wish to capture you. Please allow me to do so. Congratulations, you are being rescued. Please do not resist. Alright. It's in the red this time. A Pokeball. Let's do Pokeball first. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give me that Absol. Fucking bitch. Okay. Fucking bitch. I'm gonna turn into Enna from fucking Nijisanji. Fucking bitch. Please. Please, for the love of God, I beg of thee. You little son of a bitch. Okay. It's whipping up a whirlwind. That means it's gonna use the razor thing. I should probably, heal. I should probably heal Grovyle. Please, for the love of God. Razor Wind, yeah, that's what it's called. Okay. Okay, please. Great ball. Great ball. Great ball. Great ball. Come on. God! My phone fell. I slapped my desk a little too hard. Please, I beg of you. Please, Absol. I want you. Bro, why is this Pokemon so hard to catch? Why is this Pokemon so hard to catch? I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna go up to my friend that knows a lot about Pokemon. I'm gonna be like, bro, tell me why I can't catch this Absol. Come, oh my god, bruh. Come on. Bruh. Bruh. Ooh. Where's my boy Sphero when I need him? Where's my boy Sphero when I need him? I need someone that's like knowledgeable in Pokemon. Why can't I catch this Absol? Yes! Oh my god! Woo! Oh my god, the tears. Oh my god, the tears I was shedding. The disaster Pokemon, no fucking shit. Every time Absol appears before people, is followed by a disaster, such as an earthquake or a tidal wave. As a result, it came to be known as the disaster Pokemon, just like my life. Oh my god. I can die peacefully now. I have an Absol. Bro, all the time I spent on my knees, shitting, pissing, crying, trying to catch that Absol. Oh my god. I won't be the same after that battle. Alright, after this, we're going to go to Pokemon Center. I feel like this training isn't really doing too much, though. It's the only thing. I know it's helping. Obviously it is. But part of me is just kind of like, I feel like I should be doing more, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's just me, though. I don't know. But I feel like if I try and take on anything... Because the higher level the Pokemon, right? The more XP you'll drop. I'm assuming that's how it works. So that means that in order to get more XP, I would have to take on higher level Pokemon. But the issue is, if I take on higher level Pokemon, then that means, now pretty much like, that's pretty much like a big part of the issue I was having in the first place, I think. Was I was having trouble like grinding up and like getting my Pokemon like to a high level because like, well, I was just having a lot of trouble with it. Mostly because like, just, I kept finding like high level Pokemon and my Pokemon would, like, just get knocked out before I could even do anything, you know? Oh, man, Gen 3! Oh, Walker! Hey! You missed it. You missed it, Walker. I was struggling. I was struggling so hard. I've been trying to catch an Absol. I was trying to catch an Absol, right? And, I found one, and I kept throwing Pokeballs at it, and it just wouldn't go in one. So I literally had to, like, knock it out. And then after about, like, I would say, like, another hour or something, like, I finally found another one. This literally just happened, like, 5 minutes ago. And I just kept throwing Pokeballs at it and Pokeballs at it. And finally, I threw, like, another Great Ball at it. And it finally went in after, like, I'd been sitting there, like, oh my god, it was horrible. Oh yeah, Absol can be a dick sometimes. Yeah, I've learned that the hard way. The plus side is I have an Absol. The downside is it cost me like a large part of my mental sanity to catch it. But that's okay. Oh, okay, Walker, how much do you know about Pokemon? Because I need to ask you something important. Maybe, okay, it's not really important, but it's just something I want to know about. I do usually run it, but yeah, sometimes it says fuck you. Yeah. Also, I'm just kind of grinding right now, so I'm trying to train my Pokemon up for the Elite Four. And for Victory Road. I know basically everything about Gen 5 and earlier, and I've at least played them past that. Okay. Oh, there's another Absol. There's another one. Right after I've already caught one. But anyway, what I was asking was, I've noticed that a lot of Pokemon that I've been encountering are using a move called Odor Sleuth. What does that do? Because I keep seeing it. I keep seeing it pop up with like Zigzagoon and I don't remember the other one. Because it never really seems to do anything. Like, the only thing I think it does, like, I guess they just sniff my Pokemon. Lee Noon, that's the other one I see it with. Odor Sleuth, when used on a ghost type, allows them to be hit by normal and fighting type moves. It has no effect on non... Oh, okay. That's interesting, actually. Wild Pokemon choose moves randomly, so, okay. I got you. Another thing, if I've established a new rule, if I see an Oddish, I'm fucking running. Because I keep fighting Oddishes, and they keep, like, literally, like, almost destroying my Grovyle and, Breloom. So I've just decided they're not even worth the trouble. They literally keep, like, using, like, sleep powder. Like, yeah, the acid. They keep using acid. They keep using sleep powder. Stuff like that. The stun powder, whatever. Stun spore. Yeah. Yep. They just keep using it. They just keep using it. And it's just like, this is more trouble than it's worth. I don't want to deal with this anymore. So I've just decided anytime I find Oddish in these in this grass here, I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run away from it. Because it's not worth the trouble. It's just not worth the trouble to take one on. Yeah, the Oddish line are basically measures. What does that mean, measures? That's a new term I haven't heard yet. Rain continues to fall. Up, I guess I had an Oranberry. Okay, next Pokemon I see, I'm gonna use Absorb on it. Ah, it's okay. There's a fucking Oddish. Nope. Nope, I'm good. I don't need to take that on. I'm serious when I say it. I'm not taking on any more Oddishes. If I come across a trainer that's using an Oddish, man, I'm just screwed. Let's use an Absorb on this thing. Ooh, that didn't do shit. Alright, welcome back from the ad break, everybody. Okay, so let's see. A Metzer basically is a character that inflicts debuff status and be as annoying as possible. Ah, okay, I gotcha. I see. But yeah, essentially means a character that spreads debuffs and stats rather than being directly offensive. Okay. Alright, in that case, I might need to get one then. That might be fun to use in like a gym battle or something. I mean, I've already got all the gym badges, I guess. I guess it'd be fun to use against Elite Four though. Oh, there's barely... It's got like 1 health point left. Ugh. There's not really any point like using Absorb. This is not going to give me anything. Okay, Lyron's getting that XP too. I'm trying to heal up my Lyron. I'm trying to like level up my Lyron too. There's an Oddish. Okay, you know what? I'll try and catch it. I will try and catch it. Let's see how this goes. Alright, I swear, this Oddish is going to be a little... What's it going to do? Why do you do this to me already? Oh my goodness. Okay. Wait. Okay, don't put Breloom to sleep, please, for the love of God. I'm begging you. Don't do that either! Come on! Why did you do that? Why? Breloom, stun it, please. Yeah, I was gonna say, Walker, if you're saying the Oddish is meant to be as annoying as it is as the ones I've been fighting, then I think it might be beneficial to have one. So I'm gonna catch this one, and hopefully it won't be. And hopefully it'll go into the Pokeball, unlike an Absol that I know that I caught. Don't kill it. Ooh, okay. Alright, please. Please allow me to have this Oddish. Please don't let it be trouble. Alright, easy enough. I got an Oddish now, at least. During the daytime, Oddish buries itself in soil to absorb nutrients from the ground using its entire body. The more fertile the soil, the glossier its leaves become. Okay, it's called the Weed Pokemon. Alright, let's get a, antidote for, Breloom there. That's a TM. Yeah, its stats are overall not too high, but it has a lot of moves that inflict status and help it be annoying. Alright, gotcha. That might come in handy later. Alright, Breloom's the one that's poison. Okay. And I don't think I have anything to wake up, Grovyle? I have a Leaf Stone? What the hell? I have a nugget. Can I wake the Grovyle up by hitting it with the solid gold nugget? That might do something. I mean, I guess I have a heal powder, which heals all status problems, but the issue is I only have 2 and I don't know how to get heal powder. Leaf Stone will be good for Oddish to evolve to its 3rd form. Or, wait. Does Oddish... Is Oddish already an evolution? I guess I'll just, it's not... Okay. Is a Leaf Stone just, that powerful? Okay, Grovyle's already... I'm gonna go into another battle. I'm gonna go into another battle here, and hopefully that'll wake Grovyle up. Oh my god. No, not you again. I'm not dealing with any more of you guys tonight. Leave me alone. It's a first form. It evolves the first time by leveling up, and evolves the second. Ah, okay, I gotcha. I see what you mean. I was like, whoa, is the Leaf Stone just like that powerful? It can skip an evolution? It's like Vegeta in GT when he skipped Super Saiyan 3 and went straight to Super Saiyan 4. Which, oh my god, Super Saiyan 4. That would be something. It would be. Honestly, okay, now I'm thinking about Super Saiyan 4 now. What were they thinking when they made that, honestly? Like, I mean, I guess I see where they were, what they were kind of, like, thinking with it, I guess. But it's still just kind of like, Like, what? It just looks so different from the other Super Saiyan forms, you know? I mean, at least GT isn't... Wait, didn't they just announce another Dragon Ball series? Hold up. Let me look this up real quick. Did they just announce a new Dragon Ball series? Oh yeah, they are. Okay. It looks more like an ape, interestingly enough. Yeah, that is true. Dragon Ball Daima. Fall 2024. That's a whole year away. Dragon Ball Daima, really? I'm not going to play the YouTube video. That's probably got copyright music on it. With a villain aware of Goku's lengthy history. After Super... Pretty sure GT isn't canon in any case after Super anyway. I don't think it is, honestly. Like, I know already, like, before Super even came out, most people didn't even really consider GT canon already anyway. I mean, honestly, I didn't really like GT that much. I know there's a lot, I know, like, it's popular to hate on GT. I know there's also a lot of people out there that will sit there and say, no, GT's actually, like, great. It's actually better than Z or something. But honestly, in my opinion, I just don't really like it too much. I think the only good thing it really did, one of the best, most interesting things I think it did was the Shadow Dragons. I enjoyed it. It wasn't the best, but it was that is true. That it was something. Yeah, now the Shadow Dragons. I really like the idea of the Shadow Dragons. Like, literally, like, the idea that, oh, you guys use the Dragon Balls too much. Now, you're relying too much on the Dragon Balls. Congratulations. You know, now you have to face the consequences of your actions. Shadow Dragons were neat. They really were, honestly. I really like the whole concept. Just, like, literally giving, the heroes, like, a consequence for relying too heavily on the Dragon Balls. Like, I think that's actually something they need to bring back. I would love for them to bring back, like, maybe not the Shadow Dragons. Maybe give a unique concept to it. The idea that the Dragon Balls were hard to gather for a reason. True. You know, they weren't meant to be gathered, like, you know, like, every year, pretty much, for, like, a wish. You know, they were meant to literally be gathered, like, every 1,000 years or something. You know, so often, yeah. Yeah, that's what you were supposed to do with it. Like, it was intentionally meant to, like, they were meant to be hard to find. And, like, the only people who could find it would be, like, people who were really dedicated. And even then, there wasn't a guarantee to be able to find them all. Like, it'd probably take, like, a family, like, a couple generations to find all the Dragon Balls, you know? But yeah, it was an interesting idea. It was a really interesting idea. The fact that, oh, now that you're gathering them, like, literally every year and using them as much as possible, that's literally causing, like, a bunch of energy to build up, and now you've created this monster that you have to fight. Oh, I haven't encountered that over here yet. So with the Dragon Radar making it easier to gather and use them fairly often, it built up a concept. Exactly. That's why it was so cool. That's why it was such a cool concept, because it literally, like, it just created a situation where our heroes realize they fucked up, and now they have to pay the price for that. The Dragon Balls are the final enemy of... The Dragon Balls are the final enemy of Dragon Ball. There we go. That's a good way to describe it. Oh, no. Please stop. Please stop. Okay. I mean, other than that, I don't really think there's really anything else I really like too much about GT. I didn't really understand why they brought 17 back. And honestly, I felt like instead of reverting Goku's body to youth, Goten was right... Yeah, I mean, Goten was literally right... Goten literally was right there. Like, you literally could have done something with Goten. Also, he kind of turned... I don't know why. His design bothers me in GT. I mean, I get he's like... I don't know if he's supposed to be an adult by that point, or if he's like just... or if he's like a teenager or something. I don't know. But like, I don't know why. His design kind of just feels weird in GT. Considering Trunks and Pan were the other members of the main team, you think Goten would round that out nicely? Yeah, honestly. They should have put Goten in. They should have made Goten like a main character. Instead of just kind of like just chilling there. I mean, like, it would have been good too, because we literally followed Goku the entire series. Like, it's okay to give someone else the spotlight, you know. And then Gotenks would have been on the table too? Yeah, that is true. That's very true as well. They could have done a lot, and they didn't do it. Oh my god, stop! Bruh. Yeah, honestly, the last Dragon Ball thing, I think I watched... Yeah, I watched the new movie. Dragon Ball Super Heroes? It was Dragon Ball Super Heroes, that's what it was called. I watched that. I went to the theater to watch that. It was okay, I guess. It was fine. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I didn't really like it too much, but I mean, I didn't absolutely hate it either. I don't know. I just felt it was kind of weird they brought the Red Ribbon Army back again. And androids back again. And Cell back again. Yeah. Just never really was a big fan of the movie. Of that new movie. Now, Dragon Ball Super Broly, on the other hand, that was badass. I love that movie. I went to the theater to go see Dragon Ball Super Broly too, and that, ooh, I loved that. I loved every moment of it. That was great. Let's seed it. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, the attack shark leap. Oh no. You know, honestly, now I want to read Dragon Ball. I want to read Dragon Ball again. I own the entire I own most of the manga. I think I'm missing a couple volumes. Mach Punch? Oh no, I don't think I used Breloom against this thing. Okay, that was good. All right. That did quite a bit of damage. Holy shit. Whoa, another one? Holy shit. What are the odds of that? Dragon Ball was never a favorite of mine, but I've always been aware of it. Oh man, I watched... Dragon Ball was the anime that got me into anime. Of course, I'm not really into anime too much anymore. I used to be a big weeb, though. I used to be a big otaku. I loved anime when I was growing up. For me, that was I never know how to pronounce it. I know what it is. I know what it is. I just don't remember how to pronounce it. I'm gonna say Why do I have a speech impediment? Why am I like this? Kenshin. There. Why must my speech impediment get in the way? Oh my god. Oh, I used to be a massive weeb like in like high school. Same, honestly. But yeah, no, I know what that is. I just can't pronounce it. Honestly though, I'm kind of starting to get back into anime a little bit. I'm starting to get that craving again. Like, I want to get back into One Piece. At some point, I was completely caught up on the manga. You know, a few years ago. Now I look at it, I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? I don't know what's going on. When I stopped reading One Piece, it was in the middle of the Whole Cake Island arc. I just kind of lost count of it. I just kind of lost, like, track of it, pretty much. I'm not too much in anime anymore now. Neither am I, honestly. I'm just kind of starting to get back into it. Yeah, honestly, like, I know most of the story up to, like, Whole Cake Island, pretty much. Like, after that, like, I don't know what happens. I don't know what's going on in Wano. I don't know what's going on with... Although, supposedly, this arc is the final arc. So maybe we're gonna finally, like, see the end of One Piece. Which kind of sucks to think about, honestly. Because I love One Piece, but at the same time, like, they have to find the One Piece, man. Although, I swear if it turns out to be something like the power of friendship... I'm gonna be mad. Like, they imagine this. They finally get to Raftel, right? They finally get to Raftel, the final island. They get to the One Piece, and it's just like, it's a chest. They open the chest, and inside's a note from Gold Roger's like, and he's like, now, adventurer, the true One Piece was the friends you made along the way. And I'm gonna just throw my computer across the fucking room as soon as I read that. I would meme the fuck out of it with no mercy. So would I. So would I, honestly. I would be so mad. I would be so mad about it. Although it would be hilarious, but it would just be hilarious in like a terrible sort of way, where it's just like, yep, this is where this great series ends, with a chest that says the real One Piece was the friends we made along the way. But you know what's funny too? It wouldn't surprise me if that's actually what it was, because a lot of the series is literally about friendship and making friends, and like how literally that's what like the entire series is about, is friends. So like it literally honestly wouldn't even surprise me either. And I think that's what makes me the most mad about is I can see it happening. But yeah, I've been thinking about getting back on One Piece. My guess would be the One Piece is like erased history or something. Yeah, that's a big theme too. That's a big theme in the series too. You see a lot of that. Mach punch it. It says there's an ad break right now, so I'm just going to pause the conversation for a sec. Actually, I'm gonna run all the way to the I'm gonna run to the Pokemon Center again. Ooh. Okay, so let's go to the Pokemon Center. Let's build our Pokemon. I think I'll grind for like another 15 minutes, probably. That should be good. Hey, alright, welcome back from the ad break. Yeah, honestly, that would make sense too, I think, with the race history and stuff. Especially considering that, like, that's a big theme of the series too. Maybe something that was erased about how the world government came to power or something. That, honestly, I never stopped to even think about that. What even is the world government in that series? Like, what are they? Like, who runs it? Like, what's the objective behind it? Because it's clearly meant to be shady. I guess I never really thought about it, actually. It was just kind of like, it's always been there since the beginning of the story, so you just kind of accept it as a staple of the story and just kind of move on. But I never actually thought about it. Like, what's the benefit of it? What purpose does it serve? Who is benefiting from it staying in power? Like, is it like, does one person at the top hold the power? Does a few people hold the power? I don't know. It's really weird. I never thought about it. But honestly, the anime that's gotten me back into anime, it's kind of wild to think about there being a single entity that's managed to govern this entire world. That's true, honest. They don't even technically, like, really govern it, though. Like, because there's all these, like, other, entities, like Alabasta, and, like, the Drum Kingdom and stuff, that are, like, technically independent. You know, they're part of the world government, but they essentially, like, act on their own. And then Dressrosa's pretty much independent. So, I guess, like, the only thing that's keeping the world government in power is, like, this group of, like, independent, semi-independent, in air quotes. We're talking about One Piece politics. This is fucking weird. But I've been waiting to talk about this. It's like delegate governments operating or something. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Where they're, like, subject to the world government, but they also govern their own affairs, and they even have their own military, too. So it gets confusing once you really start to think about, like, who is really benefiting here? Are there, like, other, like, independent nations that aren't a part of the world government? Like, and then you have the Revolutionary Army directly challenging that authority structure. You know what's funny? I don't even know what the authority structure even is. I don't even know what they're challenging. I think that's the thing. I just don't understand what the world government really is. It's not entirely... you just know it, like, controls the world, pretty much. That's the only thing you ever get from it. And that there's... I think there's a council of people at the top that, like, control the whole thing. But what's their whole thing about? You know, what are they? Maybe... I mean, honestly, I can see that never really being explained, honestly. That might just remain a mystery. I don't know. Or maybe, like, One Piece won't end with them finding the One Piece. Maybe One Piece will end with them literally taking down the entire world government. And honestly, with considering how powerful the Straw Hats are, I wouldn't doubt that they'd be able to do it. At one point, we do see what looks like this High Council or something, but yeah, we couldn't get much from it. Yeah, I remember that. They're like these dudes in like suits. Dudes in suits. There we go. I just don't understand what they're all about. I don't get it. There's a lot of stuff I don't get about the world of One Piece. Maybe... This is a weird theory my brain's crafting. I don't know. Maybe something put them in power. And maybe that thing benefits from the world government being in power. I mean, that's an interesting kind of theory. I don't know. Maybe that's it. And with the lore of, like, One Piece and shit, I honestly wouldn't doubt if that was something that happened, too. Say what you will about Oda, but he's built some incredibly complex politics for the series. Yeah, I mean, honestly, they're not the focus of the series. But when you actually, like, stop and think about them, it's like, this is complicated. This is like Star Wars politics. It really is. Oh my gosh. Trying to understand the politics of the Republic, of like the Republic during like episodes 1 and 2 and 3. Or while they're talking about like tax on like trade routes or something, I don't know. It's literally like that. But no, honestly, like, I need to get back in. I've been thinking about getting back into One Piece recently with all the God the Republic and the prequels. Oh my god, the prequels are so confusing. Honestly, I just don't really understand the prequels too much. I mean, I understand the story. You know what's funny though? I didn't understand the story of episode 1 until I rewatched it as an adult. Which was hard. It was hard to sit through. I watched it in 2 different sessions. I do like the prequels, but man, it's brain power. Honestly, yeah, it did set up a lot of good stuff. I think it's like okay if you don't think about it too much. But it just doesn't really make a lot of... It's just the first 2 movies are boring. And then by the time the 3rd movie comes around, it's just it gets exciting, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, I don't understand what's going on anymore. Now I want to watch Star Wars too. I need to watch that Star Wars anime. I think they're releasing. Wait, it's trying to learn what? Hold up. Sky uppercut. An uppercut thrown as if leaping into the sky. Accuracy 90%. So it's got more power than Mach Punch. But at the cost of its accuracy being low. Episode 1 is unnecessary, and if they'd cut most of that out, they'd have more time to develop Anakin's adolescence and fall, which they really needed. Yeah, that's true. And instead, what do you get? You get, like, Anakin's... The only hints that Anakin's, like, evil is, like, in episode 2 where he, like, kills the, where he literally kills, like, the Tuskens. Sky Uppercut also has a situational effect that can hit a Pokemon while using... Nah, that's way too overpowered. What the hell? I got an overpowered move. Okay, let's try it. Of course, it misses the first time I use it. Can it only be used when a Pokemon's using Fly? That's probably what it is. That's probably what it means. Let me try it one more time. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, I got it. I guess it just missed. Alright. Honestly, though, the anime that got me back into anime was I watched Call of the Night. Because, guys, I have a confession to make. The only reason it just has the ability to hit in that situation. Got it. Okay. But I have a confession to make about why I watched Call of the Night. Part of it was definitely because I saw the plot synopsis and thought it sounded interesting. So I was like, okay, that sounds good. I'll watch that. But the main reason why I even considered it was because the internet was thirsting over one of the characters. I think her name's Anko. That's an older in anime terms, 27. As usual, yeah. Older in air quotes 27, which isn't old. But yeah, the internet was thirsting over her, I'm not gonna lie. She's the main reason I watched the show. Because honestly, I was kind of thirsting too, not gonna lie. But then I watched the show and she wasn't that interesting. At least, she only appears in like the last 3 episodes, so I was like, it's whatever. Honestly, looking, she does have a nice design. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she does. Mm-hmm. But what's even funny, I think what's even more ironic about the whole thing is I really ended up like thirsting. I think I talked about this on Twitter. Yeah, I ended up almost thirsting over this one character that is one of the vampires in the series that runs with the like kind of like entourage of vampires. And I end up thirsting over them because of like the last episode for the most part. Like you figure out they're like actually like a male character, and I was just like his personality and stuff. I was like, yes, I love this character. God, why is it getting so fucking hot in here? What the hell? Sometimes you just, yes, pretty much. I think what it was, reasons I find this character hot. 1, confidence. He's literally just like, yeah, I wear female clothing. I look cute. I look good in them. Yes, 100%. Perfect. 100%. Confidence, love it. 2, dominant, definitely. 100%. Yes. For me, yes. Oh, that's why it's getting so hot in here. I'm talking about dicks. Number 3, everybody. I give you exhibit 3. Oh god. Alright. What time is it? I've been streaming for like almost 2 hours. Pan Pride, I mean, okay, so I've never really talked about like my sexuality on stream before. It's not because like, it's just kind of because it's something I don't really usually like to talk about. No judgment here, right? I know. This is a safe space. This is a safe space for that stuff. But yeah, it's just something I don't really talk about too much. But yeah, I'll talk about it here. I don't mind too much. In terms of like sexuality, I guess pan isn't necessarily like isn't wrong. For me though, I think I'm more. I looked up. It's called gynosexual. Your comfort is important, right? Yeah, I know I'm comfortable talking about it. It's called gynosexual. It's pretty much like you're attracted to femininity. Yeah, gyno. Okay, you know that. Good. All right. Yeah, you're attracted to femininity regardless of gender identity. I used to identify that way. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's how I identify. That's just what I'm attracted to. And I didn't figure that out until like literally this year. So I literally went on a whole journey with it. And yeah, I'm kind of just getting very valid, right? Yeah, I'm just kind of getting used to. I'm just finally getting used to, you know, like openly trying to talk about it and stuff. It's always a journey, honestly. It truly was. I gaslit myself for my entire life into thinking I was straight, you know, only for Only for, I mean, I had the thoughts all through like high school and stuff, but I always I always gaslit myself into thinking I was straight. And finally, like when I got into college and I was really starting to like question things, you know, I identified as bisexual for a while, but I still didn't really feel like that was right. So I was kind of sitting there trying to figure out like what it was. And one day I was Googling around, you know, and I found gynosexual, and it's just like, that's exactly me. That's exactly me, for real, for real. Holy shit. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gynosexual. That's what it is. Nice. Yeah. Literally. Yeah. Honestly, I think that's a big reason why my mental health improved a lot during the latter half of this year, is because I finally accepted that that's just me. That's just who I am. So yeah. Now I can unashamedly thirst for feminine men on Twitter without feeling any shame. There we go. That's a goal right there. Okay, I did just save, right? Yeah, there we go. I think I did just save. I'm pretty sure I did. Did I just save? I'm gonna save again. Just in case. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. I think this is probably where I'm gonna call it quits. Also, it's getting fucking hot in here. I need to figure out what's going on with my fucking heater. It's probably because my heater's on. Wait, how hot is it outside? It shouldn't be too hot. It's 71 degrees outside right now. What the hell? No, that'll probably do it. That's probably why I'm sweating. That's probably why I'm sweating here. So let's go and let's turn the GameCube off there, and let's switch the chatting screen. I went through a few ways of identifying myself as I figured things out. Gynosexual was one of them. Eventually landed on demi-pan. Demi-pan? What? I think I have a friend I know. There's someone I know that's demisexual, which is like, I don't really, is demisexual, isn't that the one where you can only be like romantically or sexually attracted to someone if you have like feelings for them? I don't necessarily, I don't really know. I don't want to assume things, right? So I just saw the demi part. I was like, demi. Is that like demisexual? Why are there so many notifications on my phone? What is all this? Yeah, basically you only experience attraction towards someone after you've known them for some time. Oh, okay. Okay, so then demi-pan's just this. Okay. Alright, so then that applied to pansexuality. I gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Why do I have so many notifications on my phone? What is all this? It's nothing special. It's all like YouTube and Twitch notifications. Alright. I got it. Alright, so let's see who's online right now. Let's see who's online that we can raid. Let's go to Twitch. Oh yeah, Walker, I don't think you were here for this. But so I went to a festival, a local festival last week, and I almost bought an original Game Boy. Yeah, demi can be a thing by itself, or you can apply it to another okay, I see. I got you. Alright. Yeah, I almost bought a Game Boy. An original Game Boy, the big brick. I almost did. I didn't, though. What I did end up getting is I ended up buying a couple of original Game Boy cartridges to test on my Game Boy player. Man, I remember my old brick. The Game Boy was before my time, unfortunately. I had a Game Boy Color, though. I also had a Game Boy Advanced. But yeah, I bought a couple OG Game Boy cartridges to try on my Game Boy player for the GameCube, and they work. So now I can play original Game Boy games. I'm assuming I play Game Boy Color games too. I don't know. So there might be some Game Boy streams in the near future. It was perfect age for Game Boy Original Color. Yeah, I know, it's so great. I got Frogger. So I got Frogger. That one's not very long though. And then I have the Punisher, the Ultimate Payback. And I bought it because the Punisher. I love the Punisher. Why is my Xbox turned on? What the fuck? That's so weird. Is it gonna turn off? There we go. Okay. I was like, why is my Xbox on? I have a bunch of old Game Boy games too. Frogger is one of them. Oh my gosh, nice. Yeah, I don't know what it... Like, my dad has Frogger on the PS1, so that's why I bought Frogger on the Game Boy. I thought it would be similar to that, but it's just... It's more like the old arcade version, I think. Long time ago, I streamed Link's Awakening. Oh, really? I don't think I've ever heard of that one, actually. Hold up. Link's Awakening. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Yeah, I've never heard of that one. Oh, it's for the OG Game Boy. Okay. It was a Zelda for the Game Boy. Alright, nice. Oh, they remastered it too, apparently. I see. Okay, that's cool. Got remade for Switch, but I streamed the original before that came out. Ah, okay. I see. I see now. Alright. So who all is online right now? Who are we gonna raid tonight? There's a lot of people I've already raided before. You know what? I kind of want to raid Pumpkin again. That was my first Zelda, so I'm very attached to it, particularly the Game Boy version. Ah, I see. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. I've never really been into Zelda, unfortunately, but I mean, I do plan on giving it a try at some point. I definitely want to try Ocarina of Time because that one seems to be the one that everybody loves. So I think that'd be a cool like first time Zelda game. Yeah, I want to raid Pumpkin because she's playing Illbleed right now, so I think that'd actually be pretty fun. Ooh, it's fun. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it looks like the one that is the most fun. Ooh, Illbleed. Honestly, I've never played it. But from what I've seen from Pumpkin playing, it looks so good. It looks so good. Oh, man. Let me go ahead and finish this water off real quick. I'm going to wait for this ad break to end, too. Let me go ahead and look at my schedule real quick before we go ahead and call it quits. Let's see. Tomorrow, what are we doing tomorrow? We're going to be playing Resident Evil tomorrow. Okay, nice. We're going to be playing Resident Evil tomorrow. Oh, Ocarina of Time is so culturally significant to people my age that the fan base made a whole ass HD remaster for PC. What? People made an HD remaster for the PC of it? What? Bro, what is... People are crazy, holy shit. People are insane. Holy crap. I would love to see... There's a few games I would love to see, like, given an HD remaster on the PC. What is with my cable management? I have terrible cable management. Like, my GameCube controller is currently wrapped around several wires, and I'm trying to get it all unstuck so I can put the controller up. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna raid Pumpkin tonight. She's a pretty good streamer. I love watching her content, and she's playing Illbleed, and so I think that'll be fun to end off on. All right, so thank you everybody so much for tuning in tonight and dealing with me grinding on Pokemon Ruby. I really appreciate it. Look forward to Resident Evil tomorrow. That's what we're gonna be playing. And as always, thank you so much for watching.